Marlon Sanders here. What's up? What's up? What's up? I want to make sure this is not reversed. Let me check it here on the screen. Been having this problem with stuff being reversed. Let me check it here. It'll take a second to appear on the screen. I just want to make sure you can see the book non-reverse. It is called The Writer's Utopia Formula Report. I will explain this title here shortly. All right, it looks to me, let me see if I can see if it's reversed or not. I think it's okay. Yeah, Writer's Utopia Formula Report. It's by Jerry Buchanan. You don't know who Jerry Buchanan is, probably. You probably never heard of the Writer's Utopia Formula Report. But, hold on. It's said that if we stand tall, we stand on the shoulders of giants. And so, way back, there were only a couple people doing the info business and really teaching it. This guy, let me see when he wrote this, when he was selling it. It was like one of the very first products sold about how to do the information product business. This was originally in 1973. And what had happened was he had gophers in his yard and he couldn't get rid of them. And so he went down to a golf course because they don't have gophers and talked to the person down there and found out how they got rid of gophers. And he wrote this a report on how they did it, and he sold it through classified ads for like $3. And he made, at the time, quite a bit of money. And then this book tells how he did that and about other people making money in the info product business. Well, we've come a long way since then. But, people forget and don't know where things started. This is press on type. This is like where it all started, right? This is where it all started. So, today, of course, he couldn't have sold that report probably because people would just go to YouTube. Back then, you didn't have YouTube, but that was the foundations of the info product business. Now, things have morphed greatly and are going to morph even more with the advent of AI, right? So good morning to you. If you're watching this on live, type live. You watch on replay, type replay. If you watch at the bitter end, type bitter end. How are you, Roger? What is up? Hope you are doing well. And my thoughts on this, I was just talking about this I did an interview with Cam Fats for a product he's creating yesterday, and he was talking about it, that I feel AI, is going to change the landscape of information products. But I still think you're still going to create and sell them, but I think you're going to use AI as a tool, right? For the foreseeable future, AI can't really understand humans because it's not human. And you sell to human beings, you don't sell to AI. Therefore, that gives you a big strategic advantage over AI in selling because you're selling to other humans, not to AI. Now, in the future, maybe AI will sell to AI. Who knows? Who the heck knows what's going to happen in the future? I sure don't. But for right now, we sell to other humans, and so that gives us the advantage. And the idea behind these products and the idea that Jerry Buchanan had was that we sold solutions to pain points that people have, to problems. And I feel we could understand those pain points probably better than AI does, although AI can certainly go out and bring you data on pain points you didn't think of, and that can greatly assist your copywriting, right? I also feel at this point in time, like the info that AI produces is a little bit generic, is a little bit bland and boring. I don't think I would really want to buy most products created with AI currently. Now, that's going to change probably in the future. I don't know what's going to happen. We don't know because, the government could just crack down on all this AI stuff. God knows what it'll look like after the government does. They will, because they don't want AI thinking for people. They want to They want to think for people. They want to control the information. They don't want to be out of control of information. I mean, that's what basically what happened to crypto was the government stepped in and be like, no, we want to control this. Well, the same thing will happen with AI. So everybody's really terrified of it, some for good reasons, but there's a lot to remain. In any event, my point is that still a lot of money to be made in the info product business. And one of my favorite people to help you do that is TJ Roleader, How to Make Millions Sitting on Your Assets. And I just want to show you what an incredible book this is. I did this on the training, the call yesterday with Cam, and I just love doing this. You take the book, you stick your finger anywhere in the book. So I've got the book here. I'm just going to stick my finger right here, right? Just randomly right here. I'm going to point randomly in the book. Just point randomly in the book to this paragraph right here. Now, so listen to this. As long as you're selling products and services that offer real value to these people, then you're going to keep bringing in the money. That's the key here. That's as relevant now as it was, AI wasn't really being promoted when he wrote this book. As long as you're providing good, solid value and delivering on your promises, you'll sell people more and more. If you're not and you don't have these offers, you're going to lose money that could and should be yours. It's on the table. People are willing to spend it. If you're not offering them something in exchange, you're just going to lose money. And then on the other page, I've got stuff marked in green and yellow on the page facing it. The green says, so if that's what marketing is, attracting and reselling to customers again and again for the largest profits, that's his definition of marketing, then a marketing system is simply something that allows you to do that in a systemized way so you don't even have to think. You set it up once. It does take work to set it up that one time, but from that point forward, you arrange for other people to manage it for you. You don't have to do anything. You can be busy working on other things. That's sheer genius. And like, you can't go through hardly a page in that book without underlining something, highlighting it, and getting ideas. So good morning to you, Jim. How are you? So I think just what he said there is profound, that if you could set up a marketing system, then you just have somebody else run the system, and that's the way it really should be. It's so easy, including myself, to get caught up in the trap of doing stuff yourself, but not actually creating the system and having someone else run it. And I've been doing that some, and it's a point of improvement, right? Because I think TJ just makes a profound point there, that you set up the systems to get the customers and sell them over and over and over, and then you want to autopilot that system, and you can go on to work on other systems and other things, right? That right there, just that little gem right there, you could work a whole months just on that one idea, right? So that's what I think about. I don't know if you saw this, Jim B. This is the book where probably the modern day info business came from. Writer's Utopia Formula Report back in 1972 by Jerry Buchanan. He wrote a little newsletter on how the info product business. Before that, there were no newsletters or anything that I remember on how to do the info product business. Jerry Buchanan turned everyone on to it, right? You'll hear Dan Kennedy mention him if you listen to old Dan Kennedy stuff, right? So I mean, it's days gone by, but I think the principles are still, people will pay to solve their pains. And then what TJ says, in the ideal world, you want to set up a marketing system that you can hire somebody else to run. You don't have to manage it. Now, there's levels to that. TJ writes all of his sales letters himself. He meets weekly with the fulfillment company and with his team. They plan out the promotions for the next week. So he's heavily involved in the business. It's not like it's all sitting there operating on autopilot. But his point is, when he has a promo going, he's created the front end, he's created the back end marketing pieces. The fulfillment company sends all of those out on autopilot, and it all just happens, right? He doesn't have to be personally involved in all of that. He writes the front end piece, he writes the back ends, and the fulfillment company prints and mails it to all, and makes the whole thing just happen like a machine. I think sometimes we lose some of that, I think sometimes we lose some of that online. Roger, I'll tell you something interesting. I don't know if it's relevant for your clients, the level of clients you deal with, but Go High Level is the software, and they have a private label right now. I'll show it to you. I just thought you might find this interesting. We go over to YouTube. I'll bring it up on my screen. It's called Go High Level. What it is it's a white label CRM. And there's a lot of really, really interesting stuff going down now with promoting Go High Level to clients as a SaaS, right? Because that's how they have it set up. And they really got this thing buzzing right now, right? It's fascinating. What they built in is a lot of quick wins so that when you put a client on it, they can get quick wins. It automates a lot of really cool stuff. They really got something special going with this. And the private label, the white label's like only, I think, $300 or something. And I think you could have unlimited clients. They really put together a great pricing plan, a great services. I love their quick wins. Like if we go in here and type Go High Level, it's called the Quick Wins Playbook. So we go, let's see here. Can I find my search again? Where's my search? I'm supposed to have my search. This always happens on live calls. Like, where is my search? I'm supposed to have my search bar. Okay, let me just go to YouTube again. That's just crazy. Like, what happened? Am I just staring at it? Oh, here it is. So we want Go High Level. Oh, this TubeBuddy takes over the top, and you can barely see your freaking search bar. It's what I don't like about TubeBuddy. It's a great tool, but good God, let me I can't even type my search in here because it's just it's replacing my search. Look at that. I can't search up here. God. All right. Let me try one more time. Probably going to have to remove it because of that. It's just too annoying. Go High Level Quick Wins Playbook. All right, let's see here. Here it is. It's the Quick Wins Playbook right here. So they have these white label scripts that are already set up so that you can give clients that you put on it as an SaaS quick wins. I don't know if it's relevant to you or not, Roger. I don't know your clients, but it's a pretty slick thing that they have going. I think it's interesting. Like there's a lot of people building up on an SaaS, a lot of billing on it. And I don't know, they really put together I think a heck of a white label and a heck of it's fascinating. The possibilities of it, are really fascinating. All right, guys, that's what I've got today. Listen, you all have a great day. You still got time to fulfill your goals for the week. So don't let up, keep at it. Hey, Omar, how are you doing? Somebody said, didn't know about Go High Level. I'll explore. It's really fascinating. Like there's so many possibilities with Go High Level. Frank Kern, is promoting it. Originally, he did it as his own thing, but now he just tells people it's his Go High Level white label. But he gives them all of these all of these email sequences that you could preload and then just clone to your clients. So you can set the whole CRM up the way you want it set up, and then you clone that over to clients so they get your exact version of Go High Level, because you can add and subtract features. You can add in your own your own email campaigns into it, all these things, and then boom, one click, you just clone it over to clients. I mean, it's freaking cool. I'm like, man, whoever created that, they really came up with a gangbuster of an idea, in my opinion, right? So, Omar, I hope you're doing good and your launches are good. Um, I know they are. I don't even need to say that. Anyway, by the way, Omar, if you didn't know about this, it was the book that started the info product business. Writer's Utopia Formula Report, 1972. Jerry Buchanan, Dan Kennedy talks about it, and he published a newsletter. That was the very first thing, as far as I know, published on the info product, the modern day info product business before Dan Kennedy. I mean, I think Jerry preceded Dan Kennedy in promoting the info product business. He was like the first, right? As far as teaching it. All right, guys, you all have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow, and let's have a good time closing out this week and bring in the rest of our revenue. Bye for now.